Matthew, if you want to take it away, please. The world is yours.
Thank you. Now, first of all, we are here together in the to celebrate and in the commemoration. I hope I pronounced this word correctly. Of 𝗔𝗳𝗳𝗶𝗿𝗺, who is a great artist and musician based in New York, and it's a huge honor for me being able to start off this beautiful party, utopian thing. My name is Matthew. I am the administrator behind Affirmations. And today we're doing some live hypnosis in the remembrance of 𝗔𝗳𝗳𝗶𝗿𝗺, who is, as I stated, an artist. And I think that a lot of people who are listening to this session right now, probably they're involved in some kind of creative or, artistic endeavor in this sense. Even if you're not directly, even if you don't consider yourself an artist in this sense, creativity is something that engulfs our life in every aspect of our lives is touched by creativity and our potential in living out our creative endeavor and our creative potential. When doing homework, when doing the math, the tasks for the math class, we need to think creatively. I can touch upon different aspects of our lives where creativity is necessary, but it's stupid for me to mention each and every one of them. Now I'm planning on talking a little bit about my approach to creativity, because I've been an artist for many years, and I've been doing different creative things for a long time. And I think I've gathered some valuable information on this topic, on how to relate oneself to creativity. And I think the most important aspect of the creative endeavor in this sense is trusting your intuition, also known as trusting your heart. Some would say trusting the gut. You know, they always say that the soul, it lies in the stomach, or at least in the abdomen. You don't need to agree with the fact that there is a soul. Many people don't. Anyway, we can understand it symbolically. Music, poetry, expression in general, this is the language of the soul. So when we are acting upon creative endeavors, such as in the case of the artist painting a picture, or 𝗔𝗳𝗳𝗶𝗿𝗺 tweaking on his little knobs and doing his DJ thing, we're doing something creative. I believe, and many people agree with me, that this is the soul or the essence of our individuality expressing itself, however cliche it might sound. That is why it's important to trust the train of expression and ideas that land upon us in this creative expression. So for the artist and for the creative person in general, it's extremely important to remember that the intuition is your best friend. Trusting the intuition, I cannot stress how incredibly important this is, trusting of the intuition for every artistic and creative endeavor. Critical thinking and not being satisfied with what you're doing or what you're trying to create or trying to paint or trying to convey, this is necessary until the end. What's important is, for example, just finishing off the song. In my case, I'm making a lot of pictures for Instagram, and I will make 10 pictures, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And if I'm not satisfied with one picture, I won't stop. It's like when you're doing the exam, with math questions, you cannot stop on one particular question because it bugs your mind or something like this. You should just finish it quickly, try to do your best on it, and go through with the other questions. And then if you got some time at the end, and if you got the energy at the end, you will go back to this question. So this is what I mean by trusting the intuition, just going for it. And at the end, you can zoom out, take a look at the finished product and see if there's some additional work you need to do. And I want to talk a little bit about music because I've been a musician for many years. I don't practice music any longer, but what I can tell you about music is that it's incredibly important, being a musician, to enjoy your own music. It's actually very, very important as a musician to be able to listen to your own music. And I will tell you why this is. The reason it's incredibly important for the musician to be able to listen to their own music is that if you cannot listen to your own music, and if you cannot, for example, take the bus to school, make breakfast whilst listening to your own music, then you aren't creating music that reflects your soul, reflects your individuality in this sense. We, of course, are in the age of individualism. And if you cannot listen to your own music and it doesn't reflect your creative universe or what you're trying to convey, then you haven't created the best music in the world. You know, if you can listen to your songs on repeat, and if you think that your songs are catchy and great and fantastic, and in your mixes they are great, you can listen to them through the whole mix, then you've created the best song in the world. It doesn't matter who is going to listen to the music. What matters is that you believe that this is the best song in the world, because it starts with you. It always starts with you. If you cannot, if your opinion of your music is that this is not the best in the world, then you need to make something that is catchy, that catches your attention, that you believe is catchy. This I believe throughoutly. And I think that if musicians think this way, it'll help them a lot in the creative process, making music that is catchy. Now, of course, I realize that many gifted artists such as Van Gogh or whatever, like these famous impressionists from the early 1900s, they didn't enjoy their art. Like Franz Kafka, for example, he didn't enjoy his writings, yet he's considered to be a classic today. Yeah, okay, but again, this is a different time. We're talking about the different era. I'm speaking now for the millennials and the generation Zoom, the generation Z. We're in the era of individualism. We're in the era of fast stimuli, Snapchat, pow, Instagram, instant, pow, TikTok, watch the clock, TikTok, time is going, ticking, it's ticking, you know? You need to make something that leaves a mark and that you can enjoy. If you can enjoy it, is the first step in this process. You being able to enjoy your music, you being able to enjoy your art. This is the best quality, the best quality check you can do of your own music or creative endeavor, is that you enjoy it yourself. For example, if, like me, you're creating pictures for Instagram, being able to laugh at your pictures or become stimulated from the pictures that you're making is a very good sign from the beginning. Also, as for the musician and to whomever it may concern, if you enjoy what you're doing, in the sense that you enjoy the finished product of what you are creating, then creating more of it will become not only easy, but it will become more fun as well. Seeing as you enjoy the finished product, you look forward to enjoying it. this is a great motivational factor in the creative process, wanting to see the finished product. So again, listening to your intuition, trusting your heart, and enjoying the creative product, the finished product of your creative endeavor. These two aspects of creativity are tied together in the sense that if you listen to your heart and do this thing correctly, trust me, you will enjoy it, the finished product, because again, it's a reflection of your individuality or something like this. So these are just my opinions. This is how I have come to understand creativity. I believe that many people can benefit from thinking this way, trusting one's intuition, just going through with it. You know, don't stop for don't doubt in what you're doing. Just go through with it. People become famous and successful for so many random and peculiar things these days that it might just be you the next time. It might already be you. Anyway, fame and money and success, this is not what matters. It never mattered, and it will never matter, because it doesn't make you happy. It never made someone happy. What matters is that you're content with what you're doing, content with what you're going through with. And again, you know, not everyone needs to be an artist, but it's a fun practice. And I believe that doing artistic things is stimulating and makes the time go faster, which again, and it's a healthy experience, healthy activity, making the time on this this play world, this play life more worthwhile. Anyway, this is all just my opinion. I'm just 20 years old. I'm just a normal guy with my problems, spending too much time on Instagram. So I cannot tell you how to lead your life, unfortunately. Well, anyway, we are here in the commemoration of 𝗔𝗳𝗳𝗶𝗿𝗺. He's a great guy, really beautiful guy, really nice guy. And it was so nice of him to invite me to his birthday party. I wish we all could go together and have it, you know, for real, and see each other and meet each other in this way. It's more interesting. But you know how this situation is. But again, us sitting inside all the time, we can utilize it for the best. We can create music inside, we can create pictures. We got a lot of time of our hands, so use it as best you can. Anyway, this is what I'm doing with affirmations, and see where it got me. But it didn't make my life better, you know, getting a couple of followers on Instagram. Life doesn't become more worthwhile because of this. Anyway, thank you for listening in, and especially huge thanks go to 𝗔𝗳𝗳𝗶𝗿𝗺 for inviting me to this cool utopian Zoom hangout thing. It's been really, really nice talking to each and every one of you, and I hope you got something inspirational from my little speech here. Thanks.